My child, listen to me carefully. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not treat this as just another message. I am speaking to you right now, and I need your full attention. There is something I want you to do before today ends, and it is not small. It carries weight and carries purpose. It carries the answer to something you have been silently carrying in your heart. I know how your day has been. I have seen the thoughts that came and went. I have watched the moments where you felt uncertain, distracted, or even tired of trying. And yet, here you are, hearing my voice. That is not coincidence. That is not luck. That is me, calling you at the exact time you need it most. My child, this is a divine interruption. I am stepping into your day because I refuse to let you miss what I have prepared for you. You may not understand everything yet, but you can feel it, can't you? There is something stirring inside you right now, a quiet knowing that this message is meant for you. Do not ignore that feeling. There are moments in your life that determine everything that follows. This is one of those moments. What you choose to do today, before this day ends, will open a door that has been waiting for your obedience. I am not asking you to wait. I am not asking you to delay. I am asking you to respond. Right now, I want you to pause and acknowledge me. Even through this message, I am reaching for you. If you can hear my voice, then respond to me. Like this video as a sign that you receive what I am saying. Comment, "I hear you, Lord," so your heart aligns with my call. Share this with 3 people because someone close to you needs the same moment with me. And subscribe, not out of routine, but as a commitment to keep hearing my voice when I speak. This is not about a platform. This is about obedience. This is about you choosing me in a world full of distractions. My child, I am not rushing you out of pressure. I am calling you out of love. There is something you have been putting off, something you have been delaying, something you keep telling yourself you will do later. But later is not where your breakthrough is. It is tied to today. I need you to trust me on this. If you keep scrolling, if you ignore this moment, you may miss the very thing you have been praying for. But if you lean in, if you listen, if you obey, everything can begin to shift. So stay with me. Do not leave this moment. I am about to show you exactly what you must do before today ends. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the weight you have been carrying, even the things you have not spoken out loud. I have watched you smile in front of others while quietly fighting battles within. I have seen the moments when your heart felt heavy for no clear reason, when your thoughts became overwhelming, and when you questioned if anything would ever truly change. You are not invisible to me. Every tear you tried to hide, I have counted. Every prayer you whispered, even the ones that felt weak or unsure, I have heard. Even when you felt distant from me, I was never far from you. I have been walking beside you in every moment, even in the silence. I know there are times when you felt forgotten, times when you wondered if I was listening at all. You asked for signs, for clarity, for direction, and when the answers did not come the way you expected, doubt tried to take root in your heart. But my child, understand this, my silence was never absence. I was working in ways you could not yet see. I know how tired you have been, not just physically, but deep in your soul. Tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of trying to stay strong when everything around you feels uncertain. You have been carrying questions like, when will things change? And am I on the right path? And sometimes, you have even wondered if you missed something, if you made a wrong turn somewhere along the way. But hear me now, I have not lost you. You are exactly where you need to be for this moment. Even the delays, even the confusion, even the pain, they have not been wasted. I have been shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for something greater than you realize. What you thought was a setback was often my protection. What you thought was rejection was my redirection. I know your heart, my child. I know your desire to do what is right. I know the part of you that still believes, even when everything feels uncertain. And that is why I am speaking to you now, because you are ready to hear me in a deeper way. You are not chosen by accident. You are not hearing this by chance. I called you here because I trust you. I trust your heart, even in its fragile moments. I trust that you will not turn away from me when I ask you to move. So release the thought that you are alone in this. Release the fear that you have been forgotten. I am closer than you think, and I have been guiding you even when you could not recognize my hand. This moment right now is proof that I am still speaking, still leading, still loving you without condition. Stay with me, my child. What I am about to reveal next is something your heart has been waiting to understand. My child, hear me with an open heart, because what I am about to tell you is simple, yet it carries the power to change everything. What I need you to do before today ends is this: return to me fully, without delay, without excuses, without holding anything back. You have been closed to me, but not completely surrendered. You have spoken to me, but there are still parts of your heart you have kept guarded. You have tried to move forward, but you are still holding on to something I asked you to release. And this, my child, is what has been slowing your breakthrough. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for your full attention, your full trust, your full surrender. There is something specific in your life right now that you already know I am pointing to. I do not need to name it, because your spirit recognizes it instantly. It may be a habit, a relationship, a thought pattern, or even a fear that keeps whispering lies to you. You have felt my nudge about it before, but you told yourself, I will deal with it later. But later has kept you stuck. Today is the day you stop delaying. Today is the day you come to me honestly and say, Lord, I release this. I trust you more than I trust my comfort. That moment, that decision, is what I have been waiting for, not to control you, but to free you. My child, understand this truth. I cannot fill what you refuse to empty. I cannot lead where you refuse to follow. And I cannot restore what you continue to hold on to tightly. This is not punishment. This is preparation. What I have ahead of you requires a lighter heart, a clear mind, and a deeper connection with me. And that is why I am calling you now, before this day ends. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. Do not overcomplicate this. Come to me in your own words. Sit with me, even if it's just for a few quiet moments. Speak honestly. Release what I have been showing you. Let go of the resistance. Let go of the delay. And watch what begins to shift inside you first, because transformation always starts within before it appears around you. My child, this is your moment of alignment. This is where your will meets my will. And when those two come together, nothing can stand in the way of what I am about to do in your life. Now, as you stand in this moment of truth, listen closely, my child. I am also moving through hearts beyond your own. I am reaching souls who are still wandering in darkness, waiting for even a single spark of my light. And I have chosen this very message as a vessel of that light. I tell you, as it is written, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. And today, I say this directly to you. Your act of giving becomes a seed in my kingdom, a seed that brings light to someone else's darkness. If you feel my presence right now, then hear this invitation as coming from me, not man. When you give, you are not supporting a channel. You are opening a door for my word to reach the one who is crying out for me in silence. This message you are receiving did not come by accident. It is flowing like a river, and I am inviting you to keep that river moving. Do not let it stop with you. Right now, take this step of obedience. Send your offering through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown as a QR code in this video. Let your giving become a living testimony that you trust me to use you. As you release, I will release. As you sow, I will multiply. I will breathe upon your seed and cause it to return to you in ways you cannot predict. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. Step into this moment and give as I lead you. My child, listen to me gently, because I speak not to condemn you, but to guide you back into alignment with my heart. There are areas in your life where you have been hesitating, not because you do not know what to do, but because you are afraid of what it will cost you. You have allowed comfort to become a barrier, and fear to become a quiet excuse. I see how you sometimes delay what I ask of you. You tell yourself you will act later, when you feel stronger, when things are clearer, when the timing feels easier. But my child, obedience is not built on convenience. It is built on trust. You have been trying to hold on to both, your will and my will at the same time. And the tension is what has been tiring your spirit. You cannot walk fully in my direction while still gripping what I have asked you to release. This is why you have felt stuck, why your progress has felt slow, why your peace has been inconsistent. I say this to you in love. You do not need more time, you need surrender. There are distractions around you that have been pulling your attention away from me. Not all of them seem harmful, but they are keeping you from hearing me clearly. The noise, the busyness, the constant shifting of your focus, it has made it harder for you to recognize my voice. And yet I have continued to call you, patiently, faithfully. My child, I am not asking you to be perfect, but I am asking you to be willing to let go, willing to trust me even when you do not see the full picture, willing to step forward even when your emotions try to hold you back. You have also been too hard on yourself at times. You replay your mistakes, you question your worth, and you wonder if you have delayed things too long. But hear me clearly, you are not disqualified. I have not changed my mind about you. My love for you is not weakened because of your hesitation, but I will correct you because I love you. Do not ignore my voice when I nudge you. Do not silence the conviction in your spirit. That feeling you get when you know something is not right, that is me guiding you, not judging you. That is me pulling you back into what is good for you. If you continue to delay, you will continue to feel this inner unrest. Not because I want you to struggle, but because I refuse to let you settle for less than what I have prepared for you. So I am calling you higher. Let go of the excuses. Let go of the fear of discomfort. Let go of the idea that you need to have everything figured out before you move. You only need one thing: trust in me. My child, I am leading you toward peace, toward clarity, toward freedom. But you must choose to follow, not halfway, not occasionally, but fully. Come back into alignment with me. This is where your strength will return. My child, come closer and rest in my words for a moment. You have been carrying more than you were meant to carry on your own, and I see how it has weighed on your heart. But I need you to understand something deeply. You were never meant to do this alone. Even in the moments when you felt abandoned, I was there. Even when your strength felt like it was fading, I was sustaining you in ways you could not see. You may have thought you were holding everything together by yourself, but it was my hand that kept you from falling apart. I know there were nights when your thoughts would not quiet down, moments when your heart felt heavy without a clear reason, times when you questioned your direction, your purpose, even your worth. But my child, I never questioned you. I have always seen who you truly are, even when you struggled to see it yourself. You are stronger than you think, not because of your own ability, but because I am within you. When you feel weak, that is not the end of you. That is where I begin to show my strength. When you feel uncertain, that is where my guidance becomes clear. When you feel like giving up, that is often the moment right before I shift something in your life. So do not let your current feelings convince you that you are losing. You are not losing. You are being refined. You are being strengthened in ways that will prepare you for what is ahead. I know the road has not been easy. I know there were moments you wish things would move faster, or that answers would come sooner. But everything you have walked through has been shaping you. Nothing has been wasted. Not your pain, not your waiting, not even your questions. And I want you to hear this clearly. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for this moment. I have not forgotten my promises over your life. I have not overlooked your prayers. Every word you have spoken to me had been heard, and every step you have taken had been seen. So lift your head, my child. Do not let discouragement settle in your heart. Do not let fear convince you to stop moving forward. I am with you in this very moment, closer than your breath, guiding you even now. Lean on me. When you feel tired, come to me. When you feel unsure, speak to me. When you feel like you cannot take another step, let me carry you through it. You do not need to have all the answers today. You do not need to feel strong all the time. You only need to stay connected to me. Because as long as you stay with me, you will never walk alone. And where I am leading you, you will have all the strength you need to reach it. My child, listen closely to my promises, because they are not empty words. What I speak over your life carries truth, power, and certainty. When you choose to obey me, especially in the small, quiet moments, it sets into motion things that you cannot yet see, but will soon experience. If you do what I have placed on your heart before this day ends, you will not walk away the same. Something within you will begin to shift. The heaviness you have been carrying will start to lift. The confusion that has clouded your thoughts will begin to clear, and the peace you have been searching for will gently settle into your spirit. This is how I work, my child. I move first within you, before I move around you. You have been looking for external signs, visible changes, immediate answers. But I am telling you now, your breakthrough begins the moment you align your heart with mine. Obedience is the key that unlocks what has been waiting for you. I promise you this. When you take that step toward me, I will meet you there. I will not leave you wondering if you did the right thing. I will not leave you empty after you surrender. I will respond with my presence, my peace, and my guidance. You may not see everything change instantly, but you will feel something real, something undeniable, a deep assurance that you are no longer stuck. Doors that seemed closed will begin to open in ways you did not expect. Paths that once felt confusing will become clear step by step, and the strength you thought you lacked will begin to rise within you, because it was never yours to carry alone. It was mine to give. Trust my timing, my child. I do not rush, but I am never late. What I have prepared for you is not delayed. It is being aligned, and your obedience today is part of that alignment. You may not understand why this moment matters so much, but one day you will look back and realize that this was the turning point. This was a moment you chose me over fear, over delay, over uncertainty, and that choice will echo into the days ahead in ways that will bless you deeply. I also promise you this: what you release, I will replace with something greater. What you surrender, I will restore with peace. What you trust me with, I will handle with care and purpose. So do not be afraid to let go. Do not hesitate to follow my voice. I am not leading you into loss. I am leading you into life. My child, my plans for you are good. They are filled with hope, with purpose, with a future that is secure in my hands. And every step of obedience brings you closer to that reality. Hold on to this truth as you move forward. I am faithful to finish what I started in you. My child, this is your moment. Not later, not when it feels easier, not when everything makes sense. This moment, right now. I am calling you to move, to respond, to step into what I have been placing on your heart throughout this message. Do not overthink it. You already know what I am asking of you. I have been whispering it gently to your spirit, confirming it again and again. And now I am making it clear. This is the time to act. Pause where you are. Take a deep breath and turn your attention fully toward me. Let everything else fade for a moment. This is between you and me. If there is something you need to release, release it now. Do not carry it into tomorrow. Speak it out if you need to. Say, Lord, I let this go, and mean it. Let your heart follow your words. I am listening, and I will meet you in that surrender. If there is something you need to begin, begin it now. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Do not wait for confidence to appear. Confidence comes after obedience and not before. Take that first step, however small it may seem, and trust that I will guide the rest. If there is someone you need to forgive, choose it now. Not because they deserve it, but because your peace matters. Do not let their actions continue to hold space in your heart. Release them into my hands and allow yourself to be free. If there is something you need to say to me, say it honestly. You do not need perfect words. You do not need to impress me. Yes, speak. I already know your heart, but I want you to open it willingly. This is your activation, my child. This is where faith becomes action. Do not let this moment pass like so many others. Do not close this message and return to the same patterns, the same delays, the same hesitation. You have been given clarity now. You have been given direction. What remains is your response. And I am right here with you. You are not stepping into this alone. As you move, I move with you. As you release, I fill. As you trust, I strengthen. During no wrath involving me, only growth, only freedom, only peace. Even if your hands tremble, even if your heart feels unsure, take the step anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing me in the middle of it. My child, this is sacred. This is personal. This is the moment that separates hearing from doing. So act now. Do not delay another minute. What you do right now matters more than you realize. And as you obey, you will begin to feel it, a shift, a release, a quiet peace that settles deep within you. I am here. I am with you. And I am leading you forward. My child, come and rest your heart in me now. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence through these words. And now, I want you to carry this peace with you as this moment gently comes to a close. Everything I have spoken to you today was not by accident. I called you here for a reason. I reminded you that you are seen, that you are not alone, and that what you do today matters. I showed you what you must release, where you must trust me, and how your obedience opens the door to what I have already prepared for you. Let this settle within you. You do not need to rush away from this moment. You do not need to question whether it was real. If you felt something stir in your heart, if you felt a quiet pull toward me, that was me reaching for you. And I am still here. Peace is not something you have to chase anymore. When you walk with me, a peace walks with you. Even when life feels uncertain, even when answers are still unfolding, you can remain steady because I am holding you. So do not pick up the weight you just released. Do not return to the same thoughts that once troubled you. Stay in this place of trust. Stay in this place of surrender. And remember, you can come back to me at any moment, not just in times like this, but every day, in every step. I am proud of you, my child. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. And your willingness is what allows me to move in your life. Now carry this forward. Let your actions reflect what you have received. Let your life become a testimony of what happens when you listen and obey my voice. And as you go, do not keep this light to yourself. My child, what I began in you through this message is not meant to end here. It is meant to multiply. Just as I asked you to act before today ends, I am now asking you to sow into what I am doing beyond your own life. There are souls waiting in darkness, hearts crying in silence, and I am using this very message as a lamp to reach them. I am the Lord who gives seed to the sower and bread for food, and I say this to you now: what you release into my kingdom, I will breathe upon and multiply beyond what you can imagine. If you feel my presence, then hear this as my invitation. Step into this moment and give. Let your offering become a river that carries my word to someone who is on the edge of giving up. This is not about giving to a channel. This is about partnering with me to reach my children. I am placing this on your heart because I trust you to respond. Do not ignore this stirring. Do not delay this obedience. Go now and send your seed through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link in the description, also placed as a QR code in this video. Let this act of giving become your agreement with me. As you give, I will open doors you did not expect. I will restore what felt delayed. I will pour back into your life with abundance, peace, and provision. Step into this now. So with faith, move as I lead you. And now, my child, before you leave, stay connected to what I am doing. Like this message as a sign that you received my word. Comment what you felt in your spirit, because your voice matters. Share this with 3 people who need to hear me today. And subscribe, so you remain close to my voice when I speak again. Go in peace now. I am with you, I am for you, and I am already working ahead of you.